Peace, y'all. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day today. And in today's video, I wanted to talk about something. I was speaking to someone recently, a female, and she was telling me about an argument she had with her husband, over the children. They had this disagreement, with the children. And I don't want to, put her business out there or, speak on what she was talking about, but she told me about the argument, it really upset her, and she was just kind of venting to me. And she didn't understand why her husband was so upset with her. And she's not the type of person where she's like very loud and she cusses at her husband or she just dogs him, and she's not like that. So she didn't understand when her husband told her that she was being disrespectful. She didn't understand how, because she's like, well, I'm talking to you in a calm manner and I just don't understand what you mean. How am I disrespecting you? And so I was telling her, I was like, sometimes, even though you may be a nice woman, maybe pretty kind, you can still be disrespectful in a passive aggressive way. Like, for example, interrupting him while he was talking. She was looking at it like, well, I wasn't being rude. I just didn't want him to misinterpret what I was saying. So I was trying to stop him, like, hey, hold on, let me talk. Can I talk? And, asking him if she can talk. And I was like, well, that's disrespectful. Should have probably waited until he finished before you interrupted. And that's not just with men, but that's with anybody, but especially in a marriage is really important too. Because I know my man finds that very disrespectful as well. So, yeah, wait until you finish talking. Sometimes I have a hard time, but I usually will apologize right away. Like, oops, I did it again. I'm sorry. I apologize. So, yeah. Also, like, questioning, why did he do something that he did? Like, questioning why his actions, it could be disrespectful. Even though you're, like, genuinely want to understand what he's doing, why he's doing what he's doing, it still can be disrespectful depending on how you ask it. Like, you say, why did you do that? That's disrespectful. Even if you think that they made a mistake or you see that they're making a mistake, there's a way to kind of ask, like, hey, wonder what he's up to in a respectful way. Not by saying, like, what are you doing? Like, I don't get what you're doing. Can you explain to me? And they're going to look at you like, I don't have to explain anything to you. I know that's how my husband's like, I don't have to explain anything to you. Like, why are you questioning me? I'm always on point. I'm a man of great character, so don't question me. But there are times, though, I am curious, and I'll say, hey, do you mind, explaining, what's going on? I'm a little confused. I really want to be in the loop. I really want to understand what's going on. If I ask that way, then he's like, okay, cool, I'll let you know. So it's a way you got to ask, and I was telling this friend that, you just got to change how you say what you want to say. It's okay to want to ask questions and to understand things. It's just how you ask it. There's a disrespectful way, and then there's a very, there's a feminine and respectful way of asking your authority or your man, what's going on? Why did you do that? You don't want to say, why did you do that? You may be like, can you tell me more about, what happened? I was really hurt by the situation. That really upset me, and I just want to understand, what happened. So I was just kind of telling my friend these things, because she was like, I just don't get it. Like, I'm a good person. I don't cuss people out. I'm not like that. So why does he feel like I'm disrespectful? I don't call him by his name. I don't do any of that type of stuff. I was like, well, there's certain things that still considered disrespectful, even if you're not loud and boisterous about it. So I was just kind of telling her that. And, she was implying that he was incompetent when it came to the child, like, oh, you shouldn't have did what you did. That's implying that the man is unintelligent and he doesn't know what he's doing. That's disrespectful. If you don't understand why he did what he did, ask. Or, most time with my husband, I know that what he's doing is, even though I don't understand it, I don't question it, because I'm like, well, I don't really know why he's doing that, but I'm sure it's for a good reason. And if I do see something that is like a little concerning, because I'm more like in tune, like with the emotions and stuff, because I'm a woman, and I see something, I will speak from that emotional place. I don't try to intelligently come at him, you know, in a disrespectful way. But yeah, this video is about to cut off soon, so let me hurry up and finish. But yeah, so yeah, I was pretty much just telling her, you know, about, you know, she was a little disrespectful, you know, towards him, and that she should probably change how she talked. So yeah, that's all I wanted to, you know, share in this video. Oh, also implying that he's not a good father. You know, that's very disrespectful. You know, you don't do that as a woman. Say that, oh, you should do this, you're his father. You should never say things like that. Because I know that will hurt my feelings deeply if a man was like, oh, you're his mother, you should be doing this. You know, that will hurt me, you know. But for a man, it's disrespectful, you know. And it's just out of line. Just as much as a woman feel like, oh, you shouldn't tell me how to be a mother. Even though there are some things that not everybody is a good mother, so the man may see things that you kind of need to work on and know that the child needs some feminine energy, you may speak on it. That's not disrespectful. So you do got to know the difference between when you're being disrespected and not taking things personally. But anyways, I'm kind of going on a rant right now. Just scratch that part out. But anyways, I just pretty much said what all I wanted to say. I just wanted to share what it is that I told this, you know, friend of mine, you know, about a situation that sometimes we can be disrespectful and not even know it. Even if we're not, you know, like I said, you know, you don't have to be all, you know, ratchet or whatever, you know, y'all say these days. You know, I'm not hip with all the new sayings and everything. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and peace and love. Peace.